Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
We begin tonight with 7 players on the Michigan State football team facing criminal charges for the brawl in the tunnel after the game against Michigan in Ann Arbor.
Those charges come down this afternoon from the Washtenaw County prosecutor.
They include a felony for one of the players. Redshirt sophomore Kerry Crump faces 1 count of felonious assault. The other 6 face charges of aggravated assault or assault and battery. Jacqueline Francis live in Ann Arbor with more. Jacqueline.
Devin and Kimberly, this here is that tunnel where the brawl broke out. It's one of the only stadiums that where both teams use the same tunnel to access their locker rooms. And it's where this fight broke out last month that now has the prosecutor pressing charges. It's the viral video that's resulted in criminal charges. In it, you see Michigan State players apparently hitting and kicking 2 University of Michigan players. MSU's Kerry Crump is facing the most serious charge of felonious assault. His teammates, Tavion Brown, Angelo Gross, Justin White, Zion Young, and Brandon Wright all face misdemeanor charges of aggravated assault, while the 7th player, Jacob Windman, is charged with assault and battery. No players from the University of Michigan have been charged. The fight broke out after the big rivalry game at the Big House in October, after which 8 Spartan players were suspended. Following the announcement of charges, U of M President Santa Ono released the following statement saying, quote, "At the University of Michigan, we appreciate the thoughtful, deliberate approach from the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office to this unfortunate incident. We also want to express our concern for all the players involved, especially those who were injured. The University of Michigan will continue to cooperate fully with additional reviews of this matter." The University of Michigan police investigated the incident along with MSU PD. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we have reactions from fans on both sides. Reporting live from the University of Michigan, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
All right, Jacqueline. Now let's turn to the weather. Take a live look at Metro Airport. It has been, happy to report, smooth sailing all day. Only 4 delays reported on one of the busiest travel days of the year. And a lot of that is thanks to this great weather ahead of the holiday weekend.
It really has been nice today. Let's get over to Kim Adams and an update on the forewarned weather forecast. Kim.
Well, not just here, but all over the country. We're not tracking any really big major problems. And you know what happens when you get a delay in Atlanta or one of the big hubs, it does affect travel here in Metro Detroit, but that's not the case today. We are very warm. We made it up to 54 degrees at Metro Airport this afternoon, now down to 48. We'll continue to drop with those temperatures into the 30s overnight tonight. Let's talk about this Thanksgiving travel. Here we are at 5 o'clock. We've got pretty much mostly clear skies, big ridge of high pressure parked over the eastern part of the U.S. There are some showers and thunderstorms in Dallas. It's this system right here that could cause some delays tomorrow, possibly into Friday, as a line of very strong thunderstorms will be moving through over the next 24 to 48 hours. But other than this area here, the rest of the country, pretty much quiet. So if you're headed to the turkey trot tomorrow morning, even though we'll be in the 50s in the afternoon, it's still chilly in the morning with temperatures in the 30s. Your forecast for tomorrow, we hit a high of 54 degrees with increasing clouds by 4 o'clock. Whether you're here or you're traveling, you do want to download the Forewarned Weather app. You can keep track of the weather, not just in Metro Detroit, but all over the country. It's free. Just go to your favorite app store, type in WDIV, and download the Forewarned Weather app today.
All right, Kim, it is so close. We're hearing Captain Underpants was spotted somewhere over Kalamazoo. They break free every once in a while. We're a little less than 15 hours away from America's Thanksgiving Parade, sponsored by Gardner White, stepping off down Woodward Avenue. We're fired up around here, that's for sure. Floats have been getting rolled into place since early this morning.
That's right. Mara McDonald is live in Midtown tonight. Mara, this is an enormous undertaking.
Well, it is, and we are in the middle of the heart of it. This is the parade staging area, and take a look. You can see the artisans from the parade company are busy working, in this case, on that dude's hair to make sure that it looks good. The rollout has been incredible. You know, I have walked this route for probably 19 years, and I can tell you I have never seen it this organized, this ready to go. This, by the way, is one of the new floats. There are 9 new ones. This is DTE's new float. And to give you an idea of what this entire staging area really looks like, let's put drone 4 up in the air so that it can fly the entire length of Woodward here, where they've got these floats ready to go. They are putting some of the newer floats up front this year. There is a brand new Ford float, a new Skillman float, a brand new Gardner White float that is something crazy, like 125 feet long. But the further that you go down Woodward, you'll see some more of the classic floats, of course, ending with Santa and his sleigh, which I have had the honor of sitting in years past. And just to be clear, I have never, in all the years that I have been out here, had a night as spectacular and gorgeous as this is. If ever there was a night to come out here, have dinner, see these floats up close and personal, which little kids love, it's tonight. We're live in Midtown. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
It really is nice. And you look cute, too, with your hat and scarf on. That just makes it all the better, Mara. We appreciate it. And remember, Local 4 and Local 4 Plus are your only home for America's Thanksgiving Parade. We'll get things started bright and early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
New at 5.
The nation is mourning the third deadly mass shooting in less than 2 weeks, this time inside a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia, where investigators say an employee shot 6 people to death before taking his own life. It comes as a 22-year-old man appears in court today on charges of killing 5 people and wounding 19 others. That was at a Colorado Springs LGBTQ nightclub over the weekend. NBC's Alice Barr has more tonight. Alice.
Good evening. President Biden said he was grieving for the families who will face empty chairs at their Thanksgiving tables after the latest string of deadly mass shootings. Today, the rites of Thanksgiving interrupted by the all too familiar rituals of national mourning.
Police say they're investigating a mass shooting.
A gunman in Chesapeake, Virginia, killing at least 6 people and wounding at least 4 more before taking his own life inside this Walmart. Investigators describing the shooter as a 31-year-old man, a disgruntled employee who opened fire in a break room.
We are all praying for the family, friends, and co-workers of everyone that's affected by this senseless violence.
Senseless violence in a state still reeling from the shooting deaths of 3 University of Virginia football players. The alleged shooter, a former teammate who investigators say started firing on a school bus returning from a field trip. Family and friends remembering the victims as role models.
Deshaun was a beautiful flower in our garden. We knew he was going to continue to grow, but God picked that flower.
Across the country in Colorado, a court appearance today for the man charged with murder and hate crimes in the shooting deaths of 5 people. 19 more wounded in an LGBTQ nightclub before club patrons, including Army veteran Richard Fierro, took him to the ground.
I didn't do anything special with him. I took care of my kids, took care of my wife, took care of my family, took care of my friends.
Now, as family members wade through overwhelming grief.
I still think he's going to walk in through the door.
Investigators trying to make sense of the senseless. President Biden offering his grief and urging the nation to stand together against the recurring tragedy of mass shootings. President Biden also spoke today with Virginia's governor, offering his support and any federal assistance the state may need. In Washington, Alice Barr, Local 4.
All right, Alice. New at 5, the Wayne County prosecutor says no charges are going to be filed in the deadly shooting of Porter Burks.
Burks was fatally shot by officers during a mental health call. This was back on October 2nd on Detroit's west side. Sean Lay is live on this story for us tonight. And Sean, I know Kim Worthy, she's calling this a tragic case.
And a case, she says, of self-defense on behalf of those officers who fired 38 shots at Porter Burks. Burks was hit 19 times, those shots taking effect 19 times on Burks. The family suing now the city of Detroit and the officers involved. But you're right, Prosecutor Kim Worthy not bringing charges, and here's why. Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy explaining why no Detroit police officers will be charged in this case, citing that Porter Burks had a history of mental illness and propensity to carry knives. She says Burks allegedly cut 2 people in 2020, including a 7-year-old girl. She says DPD spent a lot of time trying to talk to Burks, but she says he charged at DPD covering 40 to 50 feet towards them in 3 seconds. She also says witnesses interviewed in indicate DPD did all they could to end this case peacefully.
I want answers in this case. I'm not in it. And this family isn't in it for money. They can't bring him back.
Bottom line, the prosecutor says the officer shot in self-defense. Burke's family is suing the city of Detroit and those officers for $50 million. Attorney Jeffrey Feiger saying the officers' actions were excessive, releasing the medical examiner's report that found of the 38 shots fired by Detroit police, 19 shots hit Porter Burks. 2 shots to his head, 6 to his chest, 5 to his left arm, and more. Back here live, Chief White saying after the MSP investigation and prosecutor's office review, quote, their independent review confirms that the actions of our officers were justified under the circumstances. There's much more to the chief's statement. It's on our website. Click on Detroit.com. We're live tonight. Sean Lane, Local 4. Back to you.
Hey, Sean, thanks.